It's Connor here in ESA's building in New York City. Got Carnegie Hall just across the road, and been here for a couple of days with my daughter. We went to a New York Mets game. We went to a musical down near Times Square. We went up the One World Observatory, and just great to be around the energy of New York City. What I want to talk about today is teamwork and how we can be part of improving the quality of teamwork around us. And what I have is a request for you to ask for help. Ask for help, especially when you don't need it. So often what I see in the courses with leaders, in the groups of entrepreneurs that I work with, is people, leaders, the leaders of organizations will only ask for help when they need it. And what I'd love for each of you is to begin a change where you ask for help, not when you need it. Ask for help when you don't need it. Ask for help when you know what you're going to do. But I think the impact of you asking others for help, when you ask someone for help, whether it's your daughter, whether it's a colleague, even if you have a pretty good idea what to do, it creates an ability that they can then ask you for help back. It also allows you to open up to some other ideas. And I think learning to ask for help when you don't need it means that when you come to the time that you really do need help, you're both practiced in the art of asking others for help. You also have a whole network of people who have learned how to help you when it's not difficult, when it's not stressed, when it's not crisis. So I think when I'm really struggling and I ask for help, I can get quite defensive. I can really jump if the other uses some words or I feel like they're judging me. But if I learn to ask for help when I don't need it, and one of the things I've tried to do over this last month, ask other professors who happen to be sitting in the room for feedback on how I can improve my classes. And it's quite a painful thing sometimes to go to some other professor and be humble enough to say, I'd like to hear what they thought that went well and what they thought I could do to improve. But I think one of the dangers I face in teaching is complacency, that I've been doing it for long enough that I start to trust that it will just work. And over the last month, reaching out to others, asking for help, even though inside myself I don't feel I need it. It's been quite rewarding to see who has been willing to open up and share with me their thoughts on how they approach classes, on what they value, on what they see that is effective, but also some areas where I could improve, where I could take something and make it even better. So my request for you this month is to ask the people that you care about for help in a real way. Let them give you help, not in the things that you need help or you're stuck or you're in crisis. But take something that you know how to do it. In my case, teaching, and ask for help before you need it. And I think it'll be very rewarding, the relationships that open up as you really open up to listen to this help and accept it. And I believe that when the time comes that you really do need the help, you'll be more practiced in the asking of the question. And you'll also have a group of people that are more practiced in being able to provide help to you in the way that you can handle it. Connor here in New York. Have a great week. Thank you for your subscribes, your likes, your emails, for your sharing. We're really creating a good community here, and this YouTube thing's starting to be a very meaningful thing in my life, to make these weekly videos and to imagine all of you watching it in your offices, in your homes, and responding through comments, questions, and likes. So thank you for being part of this part of my life. Have a great week.